Welcome to the Pammie Plus Parks live chat. It is Thursday, June 20th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and I am Pammie, your plus-size fairy godmother, bringing you all the magic that Disney, Universal, and Florida have to offer plus-size people and people with cognitive, sensory, mobility, and accessibility concerns, as well as many other concerns. And tonight we're here to just have a little update on what's going on with news that's noteworthy for the Pammie Plus Parks community. And I have a little bit of mail to share with you. I don't get tons of mail, so I kind of have to wait till a little bit of it builds up before I can actually do a mail vlog like this for you. Now give me just 1 second here as I get my computer set up so I can join in on the live chat here with you. I like to use my laptop and make the video really super big so that I can read your comments. Let's see who's here with us tonight. Oh, first and foremost, let's go ahead and thank our moderators. Tonight we have with us Buddy, Christina, Karen, and I think that Mary's also watching. And Jenny couldn't be with us tonight, but all of these folks are part of our Pammie Plus Parks Facebook administrative team, but they're also moderators here on the live chat. And just so you know, Pammie Plus Parks is family friendly across all social media platforms. So that means here on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you're not already following us on Instagram and Twitter, please make sure you check down below in the comments for the link so that you can join us on those platforms as well. All right, let's see who's here tonight. Allison's here, and Sue, Joanne, Christine Sylvan, hello, Patty, and Arlene Daughtry. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Thank you for joining us today, Sandra, and Karen Thompson as well. Hi, everyone. Before I get too far into getting into answering the mail and stuff like that, let's go ahead and share some news that I have with you for you guys. Basically, what we've got going on is something pretty special that I thought would not happen this year. And that's the fact that the channel has reached 10,000 subscribers this year. I can't believe it. Starting 2019, we started off with 4,000 subscribers, and I set a personal goal for myself to try to reach out and reach up to 6,000 subscribers in 2019. But I had a little secondary goal in my heart of hearts, hoping I could reach 8,000 subscribers this year, and as it turns out, we're at 10,000 subscribers. That happened on June 12th, and I'm really surprised and pleased and just honored and humbled. I am so grateful to you guys for watching the videos, for clicking like, for subscribing, for sharing the videos, and for leaving your comments on the videos. When you interact like that with all of the videos, it shows YouTube that we are an active community, that we're interacting and communicating with each other. And then YouTube goes, gee, these videos seem like they're helping people, or people are interested in them, and they start sharing them with new people who've never seen them before. And then the information in the video gets out to whole new sets of people who are helped by that information. So I thank you for that, because not only, it's nice, it makes you feel like you're doing a good job, and that's great, but the thing that's most important is people who need this information to enjoy their vacations, to make memories that last a lifetime with their families and be able to be relaxed while doing it. They actually have access to it. So thank you so much for everything you've done to make that possible. Patty says, we love you so much over here in Germany. Oh, amazing. You're a real role model for us, because we are also extra large. But in Germany, most of the parks don't have extra large seats on coasters, and that's not cool. Yeah, I know, that's got to be very frustrating when you're visiting parks over there. But here in the US, we tend to be a little bit more accommodating, which is really wonderful. And some parks that have been traditionally not as accommodating are getting better and better about it. Like, for instance, if you have already seen my video for Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, it's looking like, after hearing from a number of plus size people and getting contacts from people and people telling me about trying the ride, that it seems like if you are about 300 pounds and under 6 feet tall, that you're probably not going to have any issues getting on this ride. You'll Usually people who are about 300 pounds are able to get on the motorcycle portion of the ride and push down on the restraint themselves and have it lock without any problems. When I tried the ride, at the time I was 327 pounds, and I was like, oh gosh, I guess this isn't going to engage at all. And the lady who was working at the tester seat said, if you have somebody push down on that like an inch or two, like an inch and a half more, that's going to lock and you're going to be fine. But she would not do it for me because she said the team members are not allowed to push down on the restraints for you. The weird thing is the restraint comes down, but it's the angle that you're at and the angle of the restraint. It's kind of at a strange angle. It makes it hard for you to push it all the way down. So you kind of have to have someone next to you push down on it. And because I was alone that day, I couldn't guarantee that the person, the stranger sitting next to me on the ride, would feel comfortable pushing down on the restraint. So I'm hoping the next time I visit the park with a friend, we will be able to figure that out. Patty, your English is just fine. It was lovely. I think I was able to very easily read what you wrote. So thank you for that. I don't speak any German whatsoever, so your English is spectacular as far as I'm concerned. Belinda says, I always feel your videos are very important for everyone of every size. You know what, Belinda, it's interesting that you say that, because when I went to go to the Hagrid ride, I tried to do a really good job of thinking of everything that you guys would want to know, including things like the restroom access and single rider lines, and showing you how that worked, and the family swap room, the child swap room, which is also like a waiting area if you're waiting for family members who are on the ride and you decide not to ride. You know, all that stuff. I looked at dozens and dozens and dozens of videos for that ride, and nobody showed any of it. Nobody explained any of it. So I'm starting to get more and more people who are viewing the channel who aren't plus sized, who don't have mobility, accessibility concerns, who don't have cognitive sensory concerns, who aren't necessarily tall or plus size. They just think that the information is really great and really helpful. So that's fantastic too. I don't discriminate. I can't even speak English myself, Patty. I don't discriminate against anybody for whatever their physical abilities or their sizes are. I mean, if the information is helpful, then it's helpful, and that's great, and I'm excited about it. You know, initially I always have my plus size people in mind first and foremost because I am plus size, so I'm going to have that in the forefront of my mind. I'm going to have folks who have sensory concerns in the front of my mind because my husband has epilepsy. So, you know, you guys are always going to be right there in the front of my mind, but I'm there for everybody. Christine Sylvain says, your videos are keeping my anxiety level at a minimum for my trip to Disney. I'm really glad about that. Shelley says, you do an amazing job of covering every detail. Thank you. I do research. You do a lot of research ahead of time. Allison said, Pammie, you have heard that Disney minivan service will now offer the accessible minivans on the Lyft app. No, I had not heard that. That's amazing. That is fantastic. I'm really excited about that. You know, the more information we have about accessibility, the better. If you're not already a member of the Pammie Plus Parks Facebook group and you want to add that information in, make sure you go to, when you're on Facebook, go to the groups tab and then type in Pammie Plus Parks. You'll find us, join the group, and then add that information in. It's always great when you can share that with a good group of people. Jamie says, thank you so much for doing these videos, even though Even though I have tried pretty much all the rides at Disney, it's very important to see the videos. So glad I found your videos. Thank you. And Sandra says, so grateful that you do this. I've been freaking out about fitting on rides. I'm going to Universal Orlando I'm not going to say when you're in August. Your videos have helped with anxiety so much. Thank you. Heather says, your videos helped me ride everything I could at Universal Hollywood with my daughter and her Girl Scout troop. Amazing. I was terrified to go until I started watching your videos. I'm so grateful for you, and I'm so grateful for you. Tanya McDonald says, I love your videos. I'm coming back to Disney next year, and you've been so helpful. That's fantastic. That's, you know, that's why I do the videos. I'm so glad that it can be really stressful and difficult and hard and hot and tiring and exhausting to go and do these things. So when I have the opportunity to connect with you guys like this and actually hear what you have to say and hear that it's actually mattering and it's making a difference, it really lifts me up. So thank you so much for that. I actually, during the past 30 days, we've had 1,000 new subscribers. So I don't know, are any of you new subscribers, new to the channel? If so, I've had a lot of people reaching out to me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and here on YouTube asking me if we have a way to support the channel. And we actually have a number of ways. There's some ways that don't cost any money but take a little bit of time. Like I said, watch the videos, click the like button, leave a comment on every single video. It doesn't have to be a major comment. It can be just a little quick 1 or 2 words. But if you ever have feedback, I love hearing that too, or advice or information, or want to share your experience, please leave that in the comments. And then, of course, share the videos. I know there's a lot of Disney forums out there and Disney groups on Facebook and Reddit and stuff like that. If those groups and forums allow you to share videos, if you can share the videos in there or tweet the videos on your own Twitter feed or share them in your own Facebook feed, that is super helpful. If you're a member of any sort of a group where they allow you to make suggestions about good groups to go watch and see and follow, you know, suggest Pammie plus Parks, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, retweet my tweets, all that kind of stuff adds up and helps drive people to the channel and makes even more people come and visit. And it helps YouTube see that, you know, you guys love the information and they'll even send it out further. So that's a great way to support the channel and keep it going and keep sharing the information with people. But folks have asked for financial ways to help financially, and there's a number of ways to do that. I have heard that gift cards are a great way. A lot of YouTubers ask for gift cards, but if you want to give a gift card for the Disney parks or for the Universal parks, you can mail them to the post office box, P.O. Box 16515, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33733, or you can email them to pammie+parks@gmail.com. And that is fantastic. Those gift cards can be used for food or drink inside the parks and really help me tremendously with the expense of making the videos. Just food and drink alone inside the park is $60 for each trip that I do. So, and then of course there's gas and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it really adds up very quickly, and anything people contribute is so greatly appreciated. It makes it so much easier for me to do more of the videos more frequently. The next thing that you can do as far as financial support goes, we do have a PayPal account specifically for Pammie plus Parks, and all of those contributions go right into making more videos. You can contribute any amount of money you want. If you're contributing from Europe, you'll find that the fees, I think, are a little bit better using PayPal, and that link is down below in the description. It's basically www.paypal.me, /Pammie plus Parks. But again, the link's down below. And finally, this is kind of a big bit of news to share with you. Today, just today, the Patreon account, or the Patreon page is finally up and running. You guys have been really asking for that for a long time, but I've always felt really kind of weird about asking people to contribute money on a regular basis. But I'm not really asking, you guys are asking me, so I'm giving you that method if you want to. I'm not telling you have to do it, but I will say that it is incredibly appreciated and makes a huge difference in being able to make the vlogs. And when you are a contributor financially or through the practices of liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos, you're helping to produce great content, great videos that are going to help lots of other people the way that the videos have helped you. And that is amazing. So I say thank you, not just for me personally, but also to all the people that you're helping. So yes, if you want to go visit the Patreon page, it is www.patreon.com/Pammie plus Parks. Again, that link is down below in the description. Shelly is asking, I don't actually understand what Patreon is. Basically, it's a service that kind of helps collect, track, and deliver financial support or donations to the channel, and it's done on a monthly basis. So we have contribution levels that are as low as $2. So if you want to give $2 a month every month for as long as you wish to do so, you would click on that and you would put in the information you need to do that on a regular basis, and that money would be collected every month on a particular date, and it would be processed and sent to Pammie plus Parks to be used for more videos. And the contribution levels vary from $2 a month to $5 a month, and we have another level at 25 and then a level at 60. I mean, that's a whole heck of a lot of money. I don't know if anyone will do that, but it's out there if you want it. And I set those contribution levels to be like $2 is like giving a tip. $5 pays for a drink in the park for me. $15 pays for a quick service lunch entree. And $25 pays for a full quick service dinner. $60 is basically food, drinks, and $8 is another contribution level. $8 is a snack. So $60 pays for 2 drinks, a snack, a quick service lunch, and a dinner in the parks. So if you contributed $60 a month, you'd be paying for meals for 1 vlogging trip. And I make up to 4 vlogging trips a month. So that's $240 a month that I spend just on theme park meals and drinks. So yeah, it's a huge help when you guys contribute. So thank you. I feel like I've talked about that for way too long. Lisa says, thank you for your videos. I was worried at 300 pounds if I would fit on Flight of Passage. I gave the tester seat a try and fit. The ride was great. That's amazing. I'm excited to hear that. That is wonderful. What else do we have here? Joanna says, Patreon is the best way to donate to your channel. Really, whatever you want to do, whether it's donation of your time and effort of watching videos, liking, subscribing, making comments on the videos, that's a fantastic way to donate your time. For some folks, PayPal is the best way. For other folks, they might feel more comfortable putting a Disney gift card in the mail because they know it's going to be sent in Disney. You're spent in Disney. So that might be, I think it's whatever you feel comfortable doing. If you want to contribute, whatever you feel comfortable with is extremely appreciated. Oh, and I forgot, there's also super chat. Whenever you're in a live chat like we're in right now, in the chat box, you'll see in the bottom, like left corner is a little $ icon. And if you click on that, you can contribute anything. I think like $1 on up using that. So you can always make contributions using super chat. That is always great. Cynthia asked, have you ever considered doing a Disney cruise? It is my dream to do a Disney cruise. Like my top of the list, bucket list item is to go on a, oh, thank you so much. CRP82, thank you so much for that wonderful $5 super chat. You're awesome. Thank you. No, Cynthia, it's my dream to go on an Alaskan Disney cruise. Like I think about it, I dream about it. I look at the cruise and the cruise amenities, and it's just something I constantly think about all the time. I don't know if I'll ever do it because right now, for me, financially, saving up the money that extra money I have, the money that is made on this channel, the ads I make, like maybe I clear maybe $180 to $200 a month on ad money, and it costs $240 just for food and all the other expenses that go into the making the videos. There's so many hidden expenses. It can be up to $600 a month. So every penny I have goes into making the videos, and that's my thing right now. Doing this project and serving this community is kind of really what's key for me. Who knows what will happen in the future? Who knows how things will go? If it's meant to be, it'll be. Maybe we'll find a way to like kind of save up for it in the future. But yeah, I would totally love to go on a Disney cruise. That would be amazing. Let's see. Oh, and Karen was mentioning, because people were asking about Flight of Passage, that yes, most people who are 6 feet tall and 320 pounds seem to be fitting on Flight of Passage. There's a lot of like variation with that. I can't give you like a complete solid size or body measurements for it, but at 5'4", and the last time I tried it, I was 350 pounds. I almost made it on the ride. One of my calf restraints wouldn't click. I think if I had another couple of inches, it would have. But what could have made a difference in that is losing a little weight through here. Or, my legs, if I hadn't gone so late in the day and my legs are so swollen, that might have made a difference. I don't know. But I was really close to it. And we have had people in our group who are like 5'7" or 5'8" and weighed like 320 or so, and they fit without a problem. So there's so many factors involved with it. I would just say try it. It's such a great experience. The queue is beautiful. the cast members treat you with great dignity and respect, there's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, enjoy the wonderful queue with your family and have fun talking to them and all that good stuff. But and just try it. Um, oh, Belinda, if Mark isn't watching right now, I will tell him you said hello. Allison says, are you looking forward to Galaxy's Edge previews for annual pass holders? Yes, but they still haven't released any details about the annual pass holder previews. So I don't know if they're going to give us a time period to apply for it. I don't know if there's going to be a limited number of annual pass holder spots. I don't know if they're going to do like how they did in California, where they had like a 4-hour time block, like you got a reserved 4-hour block. I don't know how they're going to do it, so I'm really excited to learn about. Ginger, thank you so much for that contribution. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Ginger. So yeah, I am excited about it, but I'm also nervous about whether or not am I going to be able to get a spot to go to the preview. I certainly hope so. There's so many annual pass holders, thousands and thousands and thousands of us. I don't know how they're going to organize it, so I'm really nervous about it. I hope I get to go. I should let you guys know that I have been actively campaigning for a few months to get a a media pass to actually attend the event as a member of the media. And they're very gracious to me every time they tell me no. But and it's because the channel is so small. But the last time that I applied for it was we had 8,000 subscribers, and now we have 10. By the end of this month, there'll be 11,000 subscribers. You never know. I'm just going to keep trying and see what happens. You never know what will happen. They might change their minds. And I just keep trying to remind them over and over again that for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, I looked and looked and looked and researched and researched and researched, and I could not find a single video that contained information for plus size people, accessible, mobility, cognitive, sensory. There isn't a video out there that covers that. It doesn't tell you where the restrooms are. It doesn't show what the seats really look like in the dining areas and if they're comfortable. It doesn't show what the ride restraints look like and how big the seats are. Like, none of that's being shown by anybody. People are just concentrating on the ride experience, but not the details that are involved in it. So I'm kind of trying to harp on that with them and tell them, there's tons of people who need this information out there, and I would love to be the person to cover that. You don't have to give me a media pass for the rest of the until eternity. Just let me go to this one thing. So hopefully they'll change their minds. You never know, and maybe if they don't let me do this, they'll consider me for something in the future. Shelly's asked, let us know if we can do anything to help with Disney. I'm willing to start a petition or anything like that. That's amazing. I don't know that would necessarily help. I did ask them if I started a petition, would that help? And they didn't respond to that. I don't think they were very happy with me asking. But, get on Twitter, get on Instagram, make comments here in the videos and ask those questions. It allows me to kind of pass that on to people and show that, hey, the people that are in my community are like really interested in seeing this ride from a plus size person's perspective. Karen says, thanks for all of your efforts in getting us information about Hagrid's adventure ride in a timely manner. I'm visiting Universal soon, so your video is much appreciated. I gotta tell you, there are some people that I know in my life who said I was crazy. They're like, you're almost 50 years old, you're overweight, you're going to drive there in the middle of the night. You're getting up at 1:30 in the morning, driving there in the middle of the night, getting there at 4:30 in the morning, and standing in line for God knows how long in the heat and the blazing sun and rain. And you're doing this for people you don't know, and you're not making money off of it. It's actually costing you money. Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? So I guess I am, because I knew that I had to get there on that opening day and get you the information as soon as possible and get that video up within a couple of days, because people are getting ready to go on their summer vacations, and I wanted you to have that information as soon as you could so you wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Is it, oh, I missed one here. Somebody had a good one here. Is it Mick or Mitch Barlow? Thank you so much for what you do. As a plus size woman, I'm worried about Universal Studios. I haven't been able to view all your vids yet. Do plus size fit on most rides? Thanks in advance. I think there's like 5 or 6 rides that are just no-goes for me because of my size. But for the most part, there's more you can do than things that you can't do. And I think there's a number of rides that have some modified seating that you have to kind of keep your eyes peeled for. I have a lot of videos yet to make for that park. I'm just going to kind of plug away at as I go along. One of the things I'm starting to do there is I make like 3 to 4 videos when I'm there, and then I go on 2 to 4 more rides to research them, because some of the rides I've never been on, and it's kind of hard to walk in cold to a ride, not knowing anything about it, and try to make a video. And I'm finding that the videos weren't coming out really good as a result of that. I'm not pleased with a lot of the videos that I've done for some of the Universal rides. So I'm taking a different angle, a different approach, and doing a little more physical research too. So I hope that works out better and gets you even more reliable information. 28 Miles here says, I'll sign that petition. Thank you. I don't know. I would feel weird starting a petition on my own. I think that would be, I'd feel very odd about that. But Heather said she signed it too. That's amazing. I would love that. But I don't know how Disney would react to it. I don't want to seem contentious with them. I want to continue to have a good relationship with Disney. A Bear says, do you have some favorite theme park vloggers that we should check out? Yeah, there's lots of great theme park vloggers that I love and watch all the time. You guys know the Trackers. They're fantastic. Everybody knows who they are. They're wonderful. If you don't, it's the Tim Trackers, probably the #1 Disney vlogger. But I also love one of my all-time faves for just really cool history and information is World of Micah. I really enjoy the Magic Geekdom. They're one of my favorite, because I know them personally, like have had the opportunity to spend time with them, and they're so lovely. I really, really like them a lot. There's so many wonderful people. I'm trying to fit everybody in. Somebody else I enjoy watching is a fellow female vlogger. Her channel name is Super Enthused, and she doesn't cover just Disney. She does a lot of stuff all over Florida. She does the parks over in California as well, and she's just fun. She's just a fun gal. I really like watching her videos. I don't want to leave anybody out. There's so many people. I'll have to do like a thing for you guys. Maybe I'll do a post for you soon. Sometimes I do a follow Friday, and I'll give you some names of some different vloggers to follow. But those are just a few of the folks that I really, really, really enjoy. And I have some friends that are starting a podcast really soon that's like sci-fi, horror, space, theme park, and kind of got a little bit of everything. And when they get their podcast up and running, I'm going to plug the living daylights out of them because they're such great guys. Let's see. Allison says, I'm not going to be going to Walt Disney World in September. I'm looking forward to, I'm going to be going in September and looking forward to Galaxy's Edge. I am too. I can't even. Like, I think that if I went, I would be, the thing I'm most afraid of is just like breaking down and crying in front of everyone and just like not being able to hold it together. Because for me, Star Wars is, I was 6 years old when I first went to the first movie was in the movie theaters, episode 4. And it's just been a huge part of my life ever since. Like, it's just like, you know how some people say a song is the soundtrack of their life? Star Wars films are the films of my life. They mean a lot to me. Karen says, I'm going to be brave on my next vacation and try some rides that scare the heck out of me. What rides at Universal and Disney were you most terrified of? So far, nothing at Universal has been terrifying to me. The only thing I was really scared of going on Tower of Terror. Like, if you watch that video, people say it's really funny because my facial expressions are funny, but I'm serious. People who know me who watched that video were like, oh my God, you were really scared. I was terrified. And afterwards I was shaking, but it was a fun ride. I had such a great time. But the one that I was really, really dreading going on more than anything was a rock and roller coaster, because it goes upside down and there are 3 inversions on that ride. And I do not like being upside down. I have never, ever, 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 ever in my life dove headfirst into anything. No swimming pools, no lakes, no rivers, no nothing. I don't dive headfirst into anything. I've never done a cartwheel. I don't want my head to be plummeting towards the ground in any way, shape, or form. So, like, being upside down on a roller coaster just seemed like it was the worst thing on earth. And I thought it was going to be horrible, and I had the best time ever. It was a wonderful experience, and I loved it. Main Street Moment says that they love Justin Scared and Adam the Woo too. Is it Scared or Scarred? Scarred? Scared? Scared? They're fun to watch too, definitely. Let's see. Have you ever thought of adding Legoland? I went to the one in San Diego, and there was only one ride I wouldn't fit on. Here's the thing. I want to do Legoland. I want to do SeaWorld. I want to do Busch Gardens. I want to do all of the parks. But right now, what I can afford to do so far is Disney, and you guys, with all your gracious contributions, also made it possible to do Universal as well, and then upgrade my pass for Walt Disney World. But I don't know, those price hikes they had. I'm going to always focus on doing Disney. But if it's, next year, my pass for Universal runs out in June of next year. And when that happens, I might not renew it. I might actually switch to like Legoland or SeaWorld or something like that instead and kind of mix it up because I don't think I can afford to do all the parks at once. But we'll see how it goes. You never know. I might win the lottery. Of course, you have to play the lottery to win the lottery. So there's that. And Christina's asking, do you plan to do a video on Space Mountain? I do, but I actually need someone to help me with that. I got to have Mark come along with me because I need someone to film me getting into the ride and then run around and come back to the exit and wait for me there and film me getting off the ride. Because I think the ride itself, you're not going to see anything, so there's no point for me to bring my camera on the ride. And the thing that's most important, you guys, is to see me getting on and off. And seeing me get on and off from my own point of view is going to be impossible because I need both hands to get in and both hands to get out, so there's no way for me to film myself. So as long as I can get somebody who's willing to do that for me, that would be great. And I might have to go through the ride a couple of times, so that could be like 2 or 3 hours just to film that one video, and I have to find somebody who's willing to do that because it's very boring. I know people say they would love to do it, but believe me, once you're actually doing it, you don't love making videos. Unless you're me. I love making videos, but my friends and family don't. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the mail because I don't have a ton of mail, but I want to share some of the stuff that you guys have sent. The first thing I have is this gorgeous postcard, and it's from Scotland. And this one comes from Karen, who's actually one of the moderators here too. And this is a wonderful, I'm not sure exactly. It's the evening fall. It's called Evening Falls on the Kelpies. So these are the Kelpies, and they're like, it's this amazing lighted sculpture is really what it is. And it's absolutely, completely stunning. This is the kind of thing I love receiving from you guys. If you send me postcards of like landmarks in your area or attractions from where you're from, or postcards from when you go on vacation and places you love to go, I love to get these. And I'm saving all these postcards and cards, and I have like a big blank white wall over here. I'm going to create a giant collage, and that will be the backdrop for videos in the future. But I need a lot more of these, so you guys send me all your postcards for sure. I have this amazing letter that I already opened and read, and I'm glad that I did because then I'm not going to cry when I read it now, I hope. If you guys send me something and you don't want me to read it during a mail vlog, just make sure you write on the outside of the envelope or put a note inside saying you don't want me to read it aloud. I'll do my best not to include your name, your full name, and your full address so that you can feel safe. This comes from Ottawa. Amazing. And this is from Colette. And this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. I love the beautiful violets. That was my nanny, my paternal grandmother's favorite flower. So that reminded me of her when I saw that. So pretty. So I'm just I don't know if I'll read the entire letter, but I'll read you the key parts of it. So she says she wanted to tell me how awesome I am. You're such a breath of fresh air, and I'm so grateful I stumbled across your YouTube channel. When I see your posts pop up on my feed, I feel it is a message from a friend, and for that, I thank you. This world is full of naysayers and haters, this is true, and that is never going to go away. Their negativity is their problem, and definitely not ours. That is absolutely true. Frankly, it takes way too much energy to be negative and is toxic to both themselves and others around them. I totally agree with that. I choose joy and smile any day. I believe in building people up and encouraging them to be strong and experience life, and you, my long distance Facebook friend, do just that and then some. Thank you. I'm so glad that you are feeling better. You guys, I'd been sick the end of May, end of April, beginning of May. I had been worried and praying for your recovery. I too had suffered from bronchitis infection after returning from our Disney Universal vacation. We have we must have run our systems down having too much fun. That is true. Working too hard and having too much fun. She said she bounced back and I'm feeling great and wish you the same, which I'm very happy to hear that you're doing better and happy to report I am as well. And she included some pictures of her trip. She said it was so much fun that my daughter wants to do a mother-daughter trip in August and go back before she starts university. That is amazing, Colette. I hope you get to do that. I love these pictures of your family. I think it's amazing that you sent them to me. I'm not going to share them with everyone because I don't know if you wanted me to do that. My favorite, I mean, I love the picture of you with your whole family. The two that you sent are fantastic, but my favorite one is the one with you posing with Mike and Sully, and your pose, like, it looked like you were just like letting your hair down and having fun. And that is awesome. I love that. And she sent in her letter a picture of Joy at the top. I love Joy. It's funny, like when I saw that movie, and when friends of mine saw it too and came back and told me about the movie, they said there's a character in that movie that reminds me of you. And that was the character. So I guess if I am a physical embodiment of me would be Joy. But I have other characters that I feel like I relate to even better. Let's see. And this one is from Adrienne in Grand Rapids. And I love this one. It's of the 1, 2, 3, 4, the Fab Five. Do you guys know who the Fab Five are? It's Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto. So when you hear of the Fab Five, that's who they're talking about. And if they say the Fab Four, they mean Minnie, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy without Pluto. I personally prefer the Spectacular Six, which includes Daisy Duck, because I think she is fabulous. She is the sassiest girl ever, and I love her. And Adrienne says, thank you for all you are doing for the plus size and disability communities. Your vlog and social media posts give me peace of mind before coming to the parks, and the advice and tips you provided were priceless. That's awesome. Thank you so much for sending this. I love this postcard. It is so cute, and it just makes me smile. It makes me so happy. I love it. Any kind of postcards you guys want to send are fantastic. I do love the Disney ones too. And I got this one today. And this is from Colorado. And it is from, I don't know if it's Haley or Hallie. I think it's Hallie. I want to make sure I pronounce it right. But I'm just going to kind of read a few things from here because I know that she had some personal things that she shared in here and I don't want to get too crazy reading off too much stuff. But she said she doesn't typically reach out to people that she watches on TV or YouTube, but after watching the video about my trip to the Hagrid ride, she decided it was time. And I think that's amazing. And, you know, she has mentioned that she's had some struggles with depression, and who hasn't? I mean, it's a real thing that we've all had to grapple with at one point or another, and I definitely feel you on that. And I'm sure a lot of the folks who are watching tonight do too. And she turned to YouTube to watch some videos that would encourage her and uplift her. And this channel was one of the ones that helped do that. And I'm so glad that that helped in that way. I'm glad that it just like lifted your spirits. I've done the same thing. And I think it's a wonderful tool in your arsenal if you're dealing with depression or you're going through a difficult time, is to find some things, whether it's games or books, movies, TV shows, YouTube channels and podcasts and things, that music that lifts your spirits, and even take time to get outside, try to get some fresh air and sunshine and a little bit of exercise, and make sure that you work with your medical team, with your medical caregivers to see what they can do to help, especially if you have long-term depression. You want to definitely address that. There's tons of people who want to help you and help you get through that, and lots of ways and places that you can go to for resources to do so. So I always recommend that people do that. I've had to reach out for help in the past before and never regretted it. And I know many other people who have as well. And it's good to have lots of things in your arsenal, in your personal arsenal, to fight depression, but also make sure you turn to your medical team. And basically, from what I'm reading here, she did, and I think that's awesome. And you need to keep up that great work and keep taking care of yourself. And she says she feels much better now, and that the videos on this channel were some that she watched and still watch. And I think that's awesome, and they bring a smile to her face. And she says, "You are doing a great job on YouTube. I truly appreciate all that you do. Thank you, my plus size fairy godmother." You're welcome. You know, I'm happy. You know, I make the videos to help people have those trip of a lifetime experiences, but I'm also really happy if you watch a video or you see a social media post or something that just kind of makes you laugh and like helps you have a better day. Now, I have something else here, if I can pick it up. It's a box. I might have to adjust here. Apparently, oh, here we go. I placed that in such a way that I could not actually reach it. So, I don't know what's in this box. I think I might have an idea. Usually I try to open these up ahead of time, but sometimes I think it's fun to just open something live. I'm actually kind of running a little long tonight. I didn't mean to be on this late, so I don't want to keep you guys from enjoying the rest of your evening. Oh my, there's so many things in here. Oh, how cute. It's a little bunny in an airplane. That is the sweetest. It says, "I hope you are feeling better. As you can tell by the size of this box, I have sent you a lot of ears. The pair wrapped in pink were made especially for you. As for the rest of them, you may keep them or you may use them as you see fit to promote your channel." How sweet. "Thank you for all you do for the poo-sized community. Your confidence and approach to life is inspiring. Sincerely, Robin Chilton." Thank you, Robin. It says, "I have enclosed some cards with my contact info on them if you want to enclose them with any of the ears you give away. That would be great, but please don't feel like you have to." I'm always happy to help people promote their businesses if they're like creating ears and things like that. I do like if you can send me a little note telling me about your business and your inspiration and why you like making whatever it is that you make and selling whatever it is that you sell. And make sure that if you do send ears or something like that, that you put in the inside of the ears the name of your company and how to reach you, so that when I wear your ears later and I can take them off and remember whose ears they are. So that would be awesome. Oh, B. Weber, thank you so much. Thank you for that $15 super chat. I really, really appreciate that. That's awesome. That's lunch. You bought me lunch. Thank you. Okay, so Robin says that these pink ears are just for me. I see a little hint of something, and I think I'm going to be really excited. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm going to, okay, I can't cry. Cannot cry. I'm not going to cry. You guys, I cried in another the last live chat that I did. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, this is so beautiful. These are gorgeous ears. I cannot believe this. Look, you guys, they're snow white ears. There's a little tiny yellow rose in the center. There's a red glitter bow, and beneath that, a beautiful gold satin bow. And then they're tied in the middle with this sparkly gold ribbon, and then there's a beautiful yellow rosette. And then royal blue ears with red sparkle teardrops, and then beautiful red beading on the outside, and it's a red sparkle headband. And look at the little details she has inside too to help it grip. Oh my gosh, it matches my shirt that I'm wearing. You guys, how beautiful are these ears? Oh, they're so spectacular. I can't even. I love them so much. Thank you, Robin. Thank you so, so, so much. They are so beautiful. I can't even believe it. That's so gorgeous. And there's like a huge box of more ears. So many ears. Oh, oh my gosh, there's cocoa ears. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, these are gorgeous. These are gorgeous too. Oh my gosh. Look at these ears. There's the sugar skull on one side, a beautiful floral pattern on the other, and look, it's repeated on the back as well. Silver beading trim. Silver sparkle bow with a pink sparkle bow on top of it. I mean, how gorgeous is that? These are super incredible, and they're very comfortable too. These are so pretty. Like, my heart is beating. Oh my gosh. How could I ever give these away? How am I getting? I want to give some of these away, but I'm selfish and want to keep them all because they're gorgeous. Look at these Jack and Sally ears. You guys know I have a cat. I have two cats that are litter mates, and one's named Jack and the other's named Sally. Look at, there's purple trim and orange trim, spiderweb bow. I mean, that is amazing. Oh my gosh, the next one's even more unbelievable. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Robin, how long did it take you to make these ears? This is unbelievable. These are gorgeous too. Little mermaid ears, a lavender satin headband, purple sparkle ears, purple turquoise and blue iridescent bow with a little pearl in the center. I mean, goodness, these are amazing. These just pop. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to figure out. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this, you guys. Ears of Palooza. These are adorable too. I love these. Baymax ears. These are super cute, and Baymax is on the back too, with a red sparkle bow. I mean, every single, and this is like a, ooh, it's like a fuzzy, it's like a little fuzzy plush. They're plush ears. Oh my, there's some more in here, you guys. I have to share some of these. Oh wow, you guys, this is adorable. For the Lion King, look at the paw print, the gold paw print again on the back. The detail on this is amazing. All the colors, the key colors from the Lion King, the burlap bow, and then all the characters. It's just, these are the sweetest ears. Oh my gosh. But wait, there's more. This reminds me of Disney California Adventure. I don't know why, like, because they kind of remind me, it's sort of vintagey, but like vintage Mickey ears. This reminds me of the Ferris wheel that has Mickey on it. I don't know the name of it. Let's see. But it's got Mickey and Donald and movie posters. I mean, this is so, so cute. Oh, look at the sparkles. Look at the star sparkle trim. Oh my gosh. Super cute. Another amazing pair. Another amazing pair. Another vintage style Mickey Mouse ears with a green bow. I love green. Green's my favorite color. And look at the cute Mickey on the back. These are beautiful. And then the pièce de résistance. The last pair. Golly, these are amazing. I can't believe these. Dumbo ears, you guys. Look at the Dumbo feather, the red bow with the yellow trim, plush gray ears, the red trim on the outside, and then there's red beading as well. I mean, those are fantastic. Fantastic. And I will do some giveaways with these. And Robin is a vacation planner, so I will share her business card with each person that I send the ears out to. That is awesome. Thank you, Robin. These are amazing, amazing ears. I mean, I feel like you could totally sell these ears. Do you sell these ears? You gave me the impression before that you just make them for fun and give them out to your customers, but like, these are so incredible. I'm never going to take these off, these Snow White ears. I don't know how I'm going to take a shower tomorrow, but I'm wearing them to bed. And I'm never taking them off. They're amazing. Yes, Robin is very, very talented. I got look at all the people commenting on these fantastic things. David is saying the best breaks during the day are Carousel Progress at Magic Kingdom and the Land at Epcot. I agree. Let's see. We've got so many people. Just basically are like, show the ears. Oh my God, those are gorgeous. Oh wow, holy moly, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, these are, Robin, these are stunning. I more than like them. I love them. I don't know how, I mean, yes, you could wear some of these ears can go to the storybook breakfast, or, well, the dinner. We actually did do the dinner, and someone gave me that as a birthday gift. And we vlogged it, and we took a lot of great video footage and stuff, and we lost the memory card with all the footage on it. So Mark is like, nope, we're going again. You're going to redo it and revlog it. So we have that to do because it was fantastic. And I think we'll even enjoy it even better the second time because we know what to expect and we know how lovely it's going to be. So Robin says she does just about any character. David says, be selfish and keep them. I don't know that I can. There's just so many of them and they're so beautiful. But there are a few pairs that are going to live here at Pammie Plus Parks headquarters. And I'm definitely going to have to figure out some organization system. Maybe I've seen ones that's like a ribbon that goes down the wall and you can put them on there. Maybe I need a few of those and make that part as my backdrop as well. I think that would be great. The Little Mermaid ones. Yes, Christina, do you want the Little Mermaid ears? I definitely have to say that the moderation team gets first dibs because they do everything for free. I mean, they literally spend hundreds of hours a week either moderating live chats or moderating the Facebook group. They just do it completely of the kindness of their hearts. I wish I could pay them, but I don't have that kind of money. But Christina, those mermaid ears are definitely reserved for you. For sure, because you guys put in so much work, and so if any of the other gals who are on the moderation team want a pair of those ears, I will reserve them for you. You are the best, Robin. Thank you so much for that, and that's a wonderful way to help contribute to the channel for special giveaways and things we can do to recognize some of our wonderful viewers. So I'll definitely be putting together some sort of packages in the future, and that will be fantastic. That's amazing. So thank you for that. And thank you everyone for joining for the live chat tonight. Before we, oh, your wife uses thumbtacks, David. Yeah, I don't want to put holes in the wall though. Not a lot of them. Maybe just, I don't know. We'll see. Before we sign off for the evening, I just wanted to check in with you guys and see, do you have any last minute things that you want to talk about or ask any last minute questions or anything like that? And then we'll sign off and you guys can get back to being with your family and friends and having an amazing evening. I can't believe this night has been wonderful for me, spending time with you guys and these wonderful gifts. All right, I think you guys are good. There weren't any other extra questions or anything, so Robin says, have the moderation team send me their requests. I will send them whatever they want. Amazing. Robin, go ahead and send me your information through PammiePlusParks@gmail.com, and I'll make sure I send everybody your way that's on our moderation team. Oh, Michelle, your husband wears the ears? That is awesome. I love it. I can't get Mark to wear the ears because he's bald and he has no hair to pad his head. I don't know, maybe if he made some ears that had padding and grip that would grip to his head, he might wear them. Who knows? Especially if they were heavy metal ears. Maybe like leather ears with studs in them or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sandra, we're really glad that you came tonight too. Everyone is really nice in this group. We have a wonderful, wonderful community that I am so grateful for. David asked, "What are your plans for Star Wars?" I'm basically going to show up and just never leave. Basically, I'm just going to live there forever if they let me in, and I won't go. My plan is to actually go during the annual pass holder preview, and then I have a tentative secondary plan where if they do the reservation thing like they did with the California parks, I may know someone who may be able to allow me to attend with them. Um, I may just have to go at another time. I don't know. I will make it happen one way or the other. So I kind of have a number of different plans, and of course, my pie in the sky, 1 in a million long shot in outer space plan is to continue to politely ask Disney to please allow me to attend the media preview. So we'll see. And we'll see you there too in September, David. And I hope that you have an amazing trip. And everyone, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, watching the videos, hitting like, making comments, sharing the videos with everyone. Thank you for all of the contributions you make of your time and even your financial contributions, your contributions of gifts, your wonderful cards and letters, and the notes that you send me that encourage me and lift me up and keep me going, even when times are really tough. I really appreciate all of you in this wonderful community, and I'm excited to continue to serve you guys. And I wonder what I have a bottle of water that I knocked over and it was rolling across the floor, and it sounded like a crazy creature in here. I got scared. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I hope that, David said, "Have you heard the rumors about the Country Bears closing? I think it'll be a tragedy." It's a rumor. I know that some of the sources for that rumor are not incredibly reliable. Who knows? Maybe they will close it. Maybe it's time for it to be rethemed. I don't know. I mean, I love the attraction. It reminds me of my childhood, but I love Disney so much and so many of the different Disney things that there are to do that I'm excited to see what they would do next if they do something next with it or different with it. But yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know if it's actually true. Thanks guys for joining us tonight. Have a great night. And remember, life is a roller coaster. Enjoy the ride. Thank you.